Today we are going to review Pure Protein Whey Protein Powder. This is vanilla cream, and my husband, he really prefers chocolate for his protein powder, but I actually prefer to make a shake. I don't really like the taste of most protein bars and protein powders, so I prefer to actually make a shake or a smoothie of some sort. So I actually get vanilla quite often so that I can put it in a blender with some fruit, and then I really like the flavor. With that being said, I am actually going to review this, mix it up so you can see it just with water and drink it like that. This is 25 grams of protein per scoop. I think it works out roughly to the same cost per serving that the Body Fortress protein powder that my husband gets. I think it works out to roughly the same price. It might be a little more expensive, but not by very much. So here's the protein powder. I couldn't quite get a full scoop, but it looks just like every other protein powder that I've seen. I mean, it's a little cakey. All of the whey protein powders basically look the same. So I have a little bit more than a scoop, but I'm down into the last of it, so I couldn't get a full scoop there to show you, but there's what we've got. All right, I've added my protein powder and water to the blender bottle, and I'm getting ready to shake it. You'll notice it's a very large blender bottle. I typically have only one serving, one scoop of protein powder, and you can put as little or as much water as you want. It recommends 6 to 8 ounces, and I've done 8 ounces here, and so it's really not very high up in the bottle at all, you can see. So that's what we've got, and let's shake it. And let's take off here. That was about 15 seconds of shaking. As you can see, it's actually pretty smooth. I don't see any chunks at all. So just about 15 seconds of vigorous shaking does the trick. Okay, now I've mixed the protein powder, and I'll have a drink of it. So what I can tell you is that this vanilla cream is pretty good. Honestly, it's on par with the other protein powders that I've had. I like it actually a little bit better than the chocolate myself, but again, I'm not like my husband. I can't just down it in a couple of drinks. I just don't seem to have that ability. So even without the fruit, it's tolerable. I really do prefer it with fruit in a smoothie, but it is actually easy enough to just drink a scoop of it in 8 ounces of water and to down it fairly quickly. And as with a lot of these drinks, you know, it starts tasting good, but by the time you get to the end, if it takes long enough, it doesn't taste quite as good once you get to the end. It's a little sweet for my taste, but for most people, probably okay. I tend to not like the things as sweet as a lot of people do. But again, it's a really good protein. I find that it really does well for me. This, although the container doesn't say it, it actually has, and I cannot remember the term, but it actually has branched chain amino acids. You probably can't see it there, but the BCAAs. So those are actually acids that amino acids that help you recover more quickly from your workouts. And so if you have done a workout and then you have this soon after, you don't end up aching and hurting a lot and being quite so tired afterward. And so we make sure now, my husband and I, whenever we get a protein supplement, that it has the BCAAs in there. And then it's made a tremendous difference in us being able to continue to exercise and to really see results.